in San Diego, and he joins us here this morning to talk about, well, the cybersecurity. Let's start with that, because there's a big, is it a conference, a symposium? What exactly is meeting here in town?
Well, you know, Mark, good morning. Thanks for having me. And I always talk about how San Diego has a lot to teach Washington, D.C., so it's a big week for San Diego. We're starting with a conference on cybersecurity. As you may know, one of the biggest threats we face that's new is, you know, we're not just being threatened in the air and under the sea and on land, but now over the internet. And that cyber warfare has become a real challenge for our country, our national defense, just as you've seen in the private sector. And it turns out that San Diego has a robust commercial industry there that's burgeoning. It's going to lead the way, and we're going to talk about the Department of Defense, talk about that with the Department of Defense today. You know,
obviously you're privy to information that other folks don't get a chance to see, and without being too specific, does cybersecurity really concern you? Have you seen things that maybe the general public hasn't seen that you think, yeah, we better get on this?
Well, you can talk about things that the general public has seen. I mean, there's an attack on Aramco in Saudi Arabia that wiped out 30,000 computers right away. We also know that that our critical infrastructure, our water supply, our power grid, all run off the internet, and those things have to be secured. And I'll just let people know that that's a priority for me and for the Armed Services Committee, on which I sit in the House. It's a very bipartisan effort. And it's one we can't get behind. And one of our challenges is that it takes really smart people to work in that field. We got to recruit the best and the brightest to help defend us. We're not going to pay them as much as some of the private companies, so we're looking for real patriots. This forum today will be a little bit of a discussion about how San Diego can engage and support that effort.
Okay, very good. Does that mean some jobs here in San Diego, you think? In that
we hope so, and that's what it's all about. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.